Coronavirus – U.S. officials knew of Wuhan health crisis in November, a second report claims.
Here's a summary of the article.
A second report has claimed that the U.S. collected intelligence pointing to a public health crisis in Wuhan as far back as November, after officials dismissed allegations earlier this week. On Wednesday, ABC News said that the National Center for Medical Intelligence had known of a spreading contagion in the Chinese city in November and later presented the White House and Defense Intelligence Agency with its findings on multiple occasions. However, in the interest of transparency during this current public health crisis, we can confirm that media reporting about the existence, release of a National Center for Medical Intelligence coronavirus-related product assessment in November of 2019 is not correct. No such NCMI product exists. NBC News has since reiterated claims that U.S. officials had amassed raw intelligence on a growing health crisis in Wuhan last year. According to its report, officials had acquired communications intercepts and overhead images that showed increased activity at health facilities in the city. Mark Esper, the U.S. Department of Defense Secretary, said this week he is not aware whether the Pentagon received intelligence on COVID-19 in December, months before community spread of the virus was identified in the U.S. and in military ranks. Air Force General John Hyten, vice chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, told reporters on Thursday that he did not see intelligence reports on the coronavirus until January.
This post received a score of 30,000, with an upvote ratio of 88%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Is this going to be like hurricanes in Florida where the weather folks do their job to prepare us for a major impact, it misses us barely, and then the next time a major hurricane comes everyone doesn't listen because they lied the last time?
The Y2K bug was 100% bullshit, nothing happened.
Step 1. People who know what they're talking about notice a problem and raise the alarm. Step 2. People smart enough to take the people who know what they're talking about seriously, take it seriously, start taking steps to ameliorate. Step 3. Derps point and laugh and dismiss it as getting worked up over nothing. Step 4. Derps not taking it seriously causes situation to worsen.
This is my real fear. As I saw somewhere, a pandemic response that works can seem like a waste of time. A lack of result is actually the perfect result, but many won't see that. If things get at all back to normal with deaths under 100K in the US by late summer, expect Trump, GOP to go full-fledged Dems overreacted. Any criticism is fake news because so few died. Someone needs to figure out the right metaphor and fast and get everyone on message to counter the wave of bullshit sure to come. Something along the lines of the firefighters analogy would be my suggestion. Comparisons to other diseases or causes of death will be made. The argument becomes, see, only #X people died versus #X died needlessly. Then it's, they died because they had underlying conditions versus poor and lack of access to health care as the underlying cause. Then it's, people need to take personal responsibility for their own safety versus government responsibility to keep its citizens safe. It's one thing to be unable to help, it's another to be unwilling to help.
Prepare for more people died of heart disease than COVID-19 in 2020. Well, Karen, numbers could have been much worse than heart disease if we did nothing at all.
And killed people in less than a month, unlike heart disease.
Hell. Working in supply chains, I knew there was a virus going around in early January that was going to cause disruptions. We heard rumors of problems in China first week of December when we had a Taiwanese supplier visit. We definitely knew of major issues with other mainland China suppliers in late December and early January. 3 suppliers pushed hard to get goods out before the Lunar NY holiday break, which started on January 14 because they were losing staff due to illness and possible quarantines. We started getting post-LNY production postponements and delays for scheduled work notices on January 30. We are a small company and don't have a large network of suppliers or freight.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.